Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be part of 8th International Conference of Contemporary Affairs in Architecture and Urbanism. Today, I'm presenting environmental impacts from the construction sector as a consequence of the planning that has been subjected to the territory of the municipality of Tirana in Albania. Sustainable development is promoted by a public authority through compilation, approval, revision, change, modification, and implementation. When drafting and approving territorial planning documents, public authorities, among other things, should be based on the principle of an integrated approach, prevention and/or reduction of risk to the environment in its entirety, considering environmental vulnerability, the connection between the balance and values of the natural landscape, the connection between renewable and non-renewable natural resources, cultural heritage and material assets, the entirety of their mutual interactions between existing and planned projects. The purpose of the study is to assess the environmental impacts of the construction sector as a result of the planning to which the territory of the municipality of Tirana in Albania has been subjected, accompanied by negative interventions from temporary or continuous human actions. The objectives of this study are to analyze the progress of the construction sector in Albania's GDPs, to analyze the progress of the approval of construction permits for residential and non-residential buildings in Tirana region, to analyze the progress of the approval of AI decision for residential and non-residential buildings in Tirana region, to analyze the progress of environmental impacts from the construction sector in the territory of the municipality of Tirana, to analyze the environmental impacts of the construction sector in reference to the planning to which the territory of the municipality of Tirana has been subjected. The methodology used to prepare the study and the result achieved are based on contemporary methods that of qualitative and quantitative analysis. Information collection and data analysis is provided from Institute of Statistics of Republic of Albania for GDP's by production method for this year's. The analyzed period is this period here. For number and surface area of building permits approved for new buildings is this period here. And for decision of the environmental impact assessment application, review committee is provided from environmental agency of Albania for this period here. At the graphs here, we can see that at the national level, according to the data published by Instat for the period 2018 to 2023, among the 19 analyzed economic activities, the construction sector ranks among the three main sectors of GDP's production according to the economic activity classification. At the map here, we can see the number of construction permits approved in the territory of Albania for this period here. And at the map here, we can see the area of construction space in square meter approved in the territory of Albania for this period here. And at the graphs here, we can see the percentage of approved permits and area of Tirana County in the total territory of Albania for this period here. At the graphs here, we can see that referring to the years taken into consideration, it results that the highest number of preliminary area decision was issued for project with environmental impact in the Tirana region, with 2021 leading with 310 decisions, and at 2023 with 309 decisions. At the national level, we can see that 32% of projects with environmental impact have been assessed in the Tirana region, with 73% of this project concentrated only in Tirana municipality. In the territory of municipality of Tirana, for this period here, we have 1,466 preliminary procedures have been approved for projects that have an impact on the environment, of which 1,353 are for projects from the construction sector as below. Industrial real estate development projects 299, urban development projects 1,054, and other projects 113. We have to emphasize that in this study, reconstruction projects and the construction of individual residential buildings 1 to 3 stores have not been evaluated as they are not subject to the environmental impact assessment procedures. Now we can go at the part of discussion. The evaluated data indicate that the construction sector has positively contributed to the country's economic development by producing goods primarily concentrated in the territory of the municipality of Tirana. However, this development is accompanied by continuously negative environmental impacts and a reversible cumulative effect on the consumption of the territory space. GDP's indicators, construction permits, and environmental impact assessment for the evaluated period indicate that central and local territorial planning policies have enabled the construction sector to become one of the primary economic activities. This sector is predominantly concentrated in the territory of the municipality of Tirana, thereby exerting pressure on the area's environmental components. These policies, integrated into the general local plans and detailed local plans for these periods here, have caused the territory of the Republic of Albania to lose an average of this open space per year solely due to construction sector, with the largest loss occurring in the territory of the Tirana municipality, averaging this open space per year. Viewed from an environmental perspective, this high number of approved building permits have been accompanied by an increase in occupied space, which will permanently be lost to the environment and the residents of the Albanian state, denying future generations the right to inherit available open space. At the national level, the figures may not be significant, but if we distribute them to the county level, it turns out that the economic activity of construction is primarily concentrated in the Tirana County, followed by Durrës County, resulting in uneven economic and social development among the countries, which affects the sustainable development of the country at the national level. From the assessed data, it turns out that the construction sector is among the three main contributors to environmental impacts, classified by importance rather than by magnitude of the impact. The main environmental impacts to the territory of the Tirana municipality have been caused by the implementation of construction projects, directly and indirectly affecting the condition of environmental components such as air, soil, water, climate, flora, and fauna in their entirety and interaction with one another. The data on construction activity show that the territory of and environmental components of the Tirana municipality are more exposed to the environmental impacts, making it the municipality with the highest loss of open space and the county where cumulative pollution from the construction sector is the greatest. The lack of sustainable and strategic planning has resulted year after year in an increased number of projects with environmental impact, construction sector for residential and non-residential buildings, treating the environment of Tirana municipality territory. For several consecutive years, the territory of Albania, including the Tirana municipality, has lacked general and detailed local plans, which has allowed the construction sector to develop without interacting with existing projects. Even today, the territory of Tirana municipality, detailed local plans have not been approved for certain structural units. The central and local policies implemented over these years in the field of environmental protection and territorial planning, as well as unjustified market demand for residential and non-residential construction, have exposed the territory of the municipality of Tirana to continuous environmental and social impacts, increasing pressure on the environmental components in this area. The development of the territory in the municipality of Tirana, mainly in the construction sector for residential and non-residential buildings, has caused other economic sectors to develop at very slow rates. This is due to the lack of early-stage planning, leading to unsustainable and non-strategic territorial development. As a result of the lack of early-stage planning and the promotion of sustainable and strategic environmental policies by public authorities, the absence of interaction between existing projects, new projects, and planned ones has led to an uneven distribution of the construction sector at the national level, centralized only in Tirana County, with the municipality of Tirana taking the lead. The lack of integrated environmental management system by public authorities, a system that would manage the entire mechanism of environmental protection, highlights a significant issue regarding the quality of air, water, noise, soil, waste, landscape, etc. in the Tirana County, where the highest concentration of the activities impacting the environment is located. The integrated environmental management system should be established as soon as possible, including the environmental information system and the monitoring of the environmental condition. This system should be accessible to all public authorities, and the public should have access to it. The lack of an integrated network for monitoring the state of the environment, including environmental qualities such as air, water, noise, soil, waste, biodiversity, landscape, flora, and fauna, is both a cause and a consequence of unsustainable and non-strategic territorial development. The lack of an information system, which should include a geodetic GIS platform, has caused a chain reaction where environmental planning is neither sustainable nor strategic, thereby threatening the environmental components in the territory of the Republic of Albania, primarily the territory of the Tirana municipality. Environmental policies, strategies, plans, programs, and projects cannot be drafted, reviewed, or modified with the aim of protecting the environment in its entirety and promoting the sustainable development of the country unless there is any information about the components of the environment. This was the presentation for 8th International Conference of Contemporary Affairs in Architecture and Urbanism. Thank you for your attention.